Dillon Gabriel's fiance is getting this man into a lot of mess right now. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of got him in the hot seat when it comes to him, Shedeur Sanders, and all the Cleveland Browns fans, bro. And we finna talk all about that. Let's get to it. What is happening, my YT gang? Y'all already know what it is, man. This is your boy Rio. Welcome if y'all are new to the channel. Now, like I said, man, Dillon Gabriel's fiance, boy, she got that man in the hot seat right now. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a whole lot of fans at her neck, his neck, and it's getting out of hand, bro. It's really getting out of hand. Now, if you guys do not know, she did post something on TikTok in which we all know the Cleveland Browns lost. And she made a statement, man, like, here it is, another Cleveland Brown loss, and she laughed at it and all that good stuff. Now, it's a lot of fans, especially Shedeur Sanders fans, that's taking offense to this because she never did this before, right? All the games Dillon Gabriel played, done took the L's, she's never done it. And here it is now that Shedeur Sanders is starting, she got something to say. Now, somebody made a comment to it, all right? Somebody got into her comments, and this is exactly what one of the fans said. He said, that little comment you made right there is disgusting. The way you're openly racist is so weird. And you wonder why everyone cheered when Lil Dillon got a little headache and was afraid to play. Nobody in that locker room respects that little dude. All right. Now, of course, she was going to defend her man. That's what she's supposed to, right? But this is what she responded with. Actually, everyone in the building wants him to play, but you wouldn't know that because you've never played in the NFL or been a coach, right? With the laughing emojis. Now, first of all, she spelled coach wrong. She spelled couch. And I want to tell her, if you want to throw shade at people, if you want to attack people or come for somebody, you got to come all the way correct. And that includes your spelling. All right. That's just what that's just what I got to say about it. That's just what I got to say. Now, the crazy thing about it is, your statement is false. Point blank period. Don't nobody want to see him play. If that was the case, he would be playing right now. Kevin Stefanski. We all know he favored Dillon Gabriel. We know this. But he done came out and made an announcement that he wants to see more of Shedeur. He wants to see what Shedeur Sanders can do for the rest of the season. And this is the man who really backed Dillon Gabriel, who really liked Dillon Gabriel, who really wanted Dillon Gabriel to be the starter, right? But now he's changing his mind. And we already know the GM and everybody else loves Shedeur Sanders. So the statement you made is just pretty much crazy. It's crazy to me. And then when I look at this statement, especially being a Shedeur Sanders fan from the outside looking in, it kind of looked like to me that Dillon Gabriel go home and he lay down with his wife and start to just speak bad about Shedeur Sanders a little bit. Or really speak on how he truly feel about the whole situation between him and Shedeur Sanders. Because she wouldn't make no statement like this. That's just how I feel. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, but that's just what I see from the outside looking in. I'm not sitting here accusing him of not liking Shedeur Sanders or anything like that, but that's just what it looked like to me. But the funny thing about this, right? Isn't it crazy that the person who they said that was going to cause the most controversy, who was going to be the most reckless, who was going to bring the worst or the most negative attention to this organization was going to be Shedeur Sanders? And it's actually the complete opposite. Dillon Gabriel has brought more attention, negative attention, than Shedeur Sanders has. Let's just be real about it, right? When you look at the whole situation when Dillon Gabriel was talking about the entertainment and all that good stuff out there on that sideline when he made his statement, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And then you look at this situation where his fiance, somebody who don't even play, which is crazy to me that she said to this fan that you never played in the NFL before, and she's never played in the NFL. She's never been a coach before. So, I mean, you can miss all of us with that. But looking at this situation, bro, it just shows that Dillon Gabriel has brought more negative attention to this organization than Shedeur Sanders. Point blank period. So it's just funny to me that all the naysayers and all the haters was talking about how Shedeur Sanders is so negative and this, and that. He's going to bring this to the organization and all that. But it's the complete opposite. And it's a lot of people out here talking about this whole situation. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at what Emmanuel Acho and them had to say over there on Speakeasy about this whole situation. Let's take a look.
It's unnecessary drama, though, as well. Like, why are you even interacting with
this? Is significant others have to let the players play and stay away. Because now you giving ammo for people to come hate on you and hate on Dillon Gabriel.
Yep.
And Dillon Gabriel been quiet last 2 weeks. Concussion protocol 2 weeks ago. This last week he took a snap, he been quiet. But now Dillon Gabriel, you and your clan look goofy. Yeah. And the reason y'all collectively look goofy is because clearly everybody in the building does not want Dillon Gabriel to play. Or he'd be playing. Yeah. At minimum, the owner don't want him to play. Yep. And the general manager don't want him to play. Maybe the head coach want him to play, but he ain't got enough power for him to play. So, Dillon Gabriel, you need to get you and yours and everybody got to get in check. Because now you're only causing more tension within the quarterback room. And Dillon Gabriel ain't done nothing that Shedeur hasn't been able to do over these last 2 weeks. Nothing at all.
Yeah, look, I agree with him wholeheartedly. I'm not going to lie to y'all, bro. This look bad. This look bad on Dillon Gabriel's behalf, man. It really got him out here looking crazy, and it kind of got him looking like he's really out here hating on Shedeur Sanders because this is his fiancé. And at the end of the day, like I said, behind closed doors, you're going to speak nothing but the truth. You're going to let it all out. You're going to air it out to your significant other on how you truly feel about a certain situation. And because of that, and these statements that are made, that's just how it looks, man. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Do y'all feel like Dillon Gabriel really throwing shade on my boy Shedeur Sanders? Or do you think do y'all think his fiancé she just wilding right now, man? Tell me, man, how y'all feel? I know she out of line, bro. She's out of pocket. That's just how I feel. But get down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feeling. I got to get up out of here. I love you guys. I'm going to get at y'all on the next one.
I mean, she's human. She got feelings. I get it. I ain't mad at her. She a woman. I get it. But I do think she's wrong. I think most people, not just on the team, in the community, people in the church, people at older people at the bingo, they want Shedeur to play. Yeah. They do not want your man. Is it her man?
Fiance.
Even better. They do not want your fiance playing at all. They want the other black kid to do. Black kid, number 12. Yeah, Shedeur Sanders. They want him to play.
I will say this, though.
Just to be clear, what he looks like, what number he got. That's him. We want him to play.
Gabriel and Shedeur cannot coexist. And shame on the Browns
but you know
for trying to make those two coexist.
Right.
The Browns have put Shedeur and Gabriel in a position where those two cannot coexist, and it would be inhumane to try to ask those two to coexist. Yeah. You got a third-round pick, a fifth-round pick. The fifth-round pick was more talented than the third-round pick, but you gave the third-round pick first, and you gave the fifth-round pick the seconds, even though the fifth-round pick is more talented than the third-round pick. You drafted the third-round pick ahead of the fifth-round pick, but the fifth-round pick is better than the third-round pick. It doesn't make sense. And then you're asking those two to coexist. You put two lions in a cage with one piece of meat and you said go. How that makes sense? So I do not think Gabriel and Shedeur will ever be able to coexist. And we're seeing it in real time because if we're being honest, Shedeur's family's done the same things. They've liked tweets and quote tweeted tweets talking about Browns head coaches. Gabriel's wife or fiance, now she talking about the Browns too. You've put these two individuals in a situation where they can't coexist.